What you've been seeing in the last few days, although it's a rage over something terrible that happened, but don't be mistaken, it's not the real cause. That may be the starter, but everything else that came after that, looting and breaking and stealing and damaging, is what we call in Hebrew siba limsiba. It's only a reason to have a party, which means people like to have the looting, they like to take. If it's about the cause, then you demonstrate peacefully, and if you become a little bit wild, you do it with a mission. You don't take anything for yourself. Once you take something for yourself, you start robbing and looting. That shows you're doing such a thing not for a cause. And Chazal already pointed that in very short words in the Mishnah in Avot, פרק ג', רבי חנינה, סגן הכהנים אומר, הווה מתפלל בשלומה של מלכות, שאלמלא מוראה איש את רעהו חיים בלעו. If you have a police giving a little bit way, becoming a little bit loose, the wild goes out and start doing the most terrible things that you can imagine. Over here, you can see the Yachin, the Tiferet Israel, explains this beautifully, all these words that we have here. Shilmale mora'ah, if not for the fear of the government, of the police. Ish et re'eu chaim belo. What are those words? Says the Tiferet Israel the following. He says that sometimes you would have a person that is very strong and is very honorable, so you might feel protected that he's not going to hurt you in any way because he's very honored, he's very respected. Secondly, sometimes you have somebody that loves you, is your friend, so you feel he's not going to hurt you because he's your friend. Thirdly, sometimes somebody comes to do something that's so evil that you would think it's not, he for sure won't do such an evil thing because the human morality would not allow such a thing. And fourth, sometimes the thing that would be done would be She'eda Adam Maria, you're not going to gain a thing from it, which means sometimes you rob a place, you at least gain something out of it. But to damage for the sake of nothing, you're not gaining anything, people would not do. Comes the Mishnah and says, no, none of that will help unless mora'ah shel malchut, unless there's a fear from the malchut, the government. And these are mentions in those words. Ilmale mora'ah ish, even though it's a ish, it's a respectful person, it's an honorable person, it's not going to help. Et re'eu, even though he's your friend, is re'eu, he's your friend. You might think that since he's your friend, he's not going to do anything bad to you, would not help. Chaim, sometimes you would think that a person would not come to swallow you alive, it would torture you alive. People don't do such things. This is a character of a lion. He eats his prey while it's alive. He doesn't wait till it dies. People would not do such a thing. He says no. Chaim, he would eat you alive, torture you, no problem whatsoever. Bela'o, swallow you. When you want to feel the taste, you want to feel the flavor, you want to enjoy something, you have to swallow it. If you eat something and you have to chew on it. When you swallow it, you get no benefit from it. People would still do something without a benefit. Lulei mora'ah shel malchut. This you see throughout history. Take for example on Kristallnacht. The police got loose, or even encouraged it. All the Germans came down, robbing and looting and breaking and damaging and hurting and killing. And this is, everything depends on how loose the police lets. If they let more loose, it becomes already life danger. If it's half loose, it's damaging property. This is how important it is that Chazal tell us you should pray. Don't be mistaken. Those looting that goes right now, it's not in any way anymore. Maybe it just started at the very beginning, but not anymore. Past the first phase because of a rage of what happened. Rather, now it's all about getting your frustration out of being home for 2 months, and you're out of work and you're not doing things, and you're trying to get as much as you can out of it. ומתפלל בשלומה של המלכות. חזק וברוך.